friend that we just got from Jill.
Jilly Jill.
Jilly Jill, yep. Farrah. Hi, Farrah.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, so you've come to us with this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow. Tell us what's going on here. What happened?
I started a week and a day ago with a little, what looked like a mosquito bite.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next morning it had grown to include like the top knuckles, and it was red and angry. And
And fortunately for us, Farrah had taken a picture of what her right hand looked like when she came in for her first treatment.
Mm-hmm.
so on Friday I came in to Jill,
Mm-hmm.
and it was red and angry, and she put me on an antibiotic,
Right.
and I did Epsom salt soaks
Good.
and hot compresses,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're doing this.
Okay, you're okay if we video your procedure for our friends on YouTube and on the internet?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. It looks like you've been putting some kind of something on here. Some ointment of some kind.
No, that's us.
Oh, that's it. We Gonzo put pre-anesthetized you with a little viscous lidocaine. Very cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a very small injection here of some 1% lidocaine, and then we're going to make a bit of a stab incision and see if we can't drain that and also get a wound culture. Now, this isn't going to be as bad as it looks.
Okay.
We're going to feel a little cold spray, and then hopefully we've numbed this up enough where you'll barely feel anything here.
Okay.
It's hard to get it in there, but I think we are. You might be feeling just a little bit of a sting.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a teeny tiny. Okay, good.
You can give me that.
All right. So that's phase one. Step one, I should say. Next step is it's going to be making a little incision here.
You okay?
You ready?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. So we're going to make a small incision right there. Oh my goodness.
You hit the jackpot?
The whole, looks like an eschar just sort of came out. I didn't even need to make an incision.
Ugh.
This
Do you
whole
want
thing.
to throw it in here?
Yeah, just put that right in there. There you go. That's a good idea. You know what I want, Gonzo, is I need that culturette because I want to try to get a little better wound culture here.
Just
There we
pushing
go.
it down.
So we're going to see if we can't.
Because I
Make sure
got
we get
some of that kind of goop kind of came out over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of been doing some more of that.
And I hate to blame things on spider bites or insect bites, but this looks like you had some kind of bite that got this started. And I would not at all be surprised to say that this might have been to know that this was a spider bite. Although I don't know for sure that it was.
Yeah.
It looks like you might have had a little staph infection here. The antibiotic you've been given has probably been helping, but you can see this redness you have around here. It's not cleared up, so I am changing your antibiotic today.
Okay.
We're going to presume that this is staph.
Okay.
Until proven otherwise. So if we get some culture information that tells us we need to change the antibiotic I'm giving you today, then we will call you and do that.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to put a dressing on this, and we want to keep this clean and dry.
Okay.
Do not, this would really be a bad idea, put ointment on this, okay?
Okay.
If you put ointment on it, it could plug that back up and allow this to abscess,
Okay.
which it kind of looked like it was at first, but really that wasn't an abscess. That was what we call an eschar, which that kind of thing that looked like pus that kind of came off right there, that was an eschar, just a very small one. All right, so hopefully this is going to heal up just fine for you. Thank you so much for sharing your procedure and your story with us, Farrah. We really appreciate it. Hey guys, Dr. Gilmore here. Thanks for watching our videos. If you like pimple popping and you've always wanted to do your own pimple popping, we've got just what you need. Super Pimple Popping Kit has everything you need to get the job done right. The instructions for getting your own Super Pimple Popping Kit are in the video description box below. Thanks again for watching. So we're back with Farrah. Farrah, nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had an interesting story with your hand, right? Remember?
Right.
Okay. And the wound showed MRSA, right?
Farrah had taken a picture of what her wound looked like initially and had saved it for us, and here it is as a reminder.
Right?
Right.
But we were sensitive to the antibiotic I had given you.
Yes.
And so everybody's going to want to know how this turned out. Can you remove that Band-Aid and show us?
Yes, I can do that.
While Farrah's removing that bandage, let's go back and take a look again at what happened on our previous visit. You can see here, after the lesion's been anesthetized, we used a number 11 blade to attempt an IND, but instead of an abscess, we found an eschar and a wound that again turned out to be positive for MRSA.
Look at that. Now that looks like it's healed very, very well. There's one little area still in the center there that maybe needs a few more days of coverage, but I think you've healed up very well. Now, you've not had any other fevers or chills or any other signs where this might have spread or anything like that?
You know, after you lanced it and everything, I did have, I was very hot for a little bit of time there. But
to be expected, right? Because you had redness that came all the way out. Remember that? Yeah,
I did.
Okay, so that's healed very well, and we don't have any reason to believe at this point that you're going to continue to have problems with staph or MRSA. The antibiotic that we had given you on the second visit, where we went ahead and treated it, was the MRSA was very sensitive to that antibiotic, so you should do just fine. If you were to have another episode, though, we would begin to be concerned that you might be a staph carrier, and we'd have to start, doing some things about that. But I think you've done very well. I'm going to give you a prescription for a scar cream, a prevention cream, so that we don't see a big scar. Anytime you have a wound like that heals, we want to go ahead and be sure that we protect it from the sun. One of the components of the scar cream is a sunblock. And if we protect it from the sun, it's less likely to darken and therefore become more visible and more evident. So that's one of the things to keep in mind. Anyway, you've done great. Thanks for letting us follow up. We had some people that want to know how Farrah did.
Okay.
All right. And you have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bring John in the video.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stay tuned for the Meta 7 video.
We're rolling. Tell us about Meta 7.
Okay, I've been on the Meta 7 now about 2 months. I feel real great. After the first 15 minutes, I feel like I get a good boost of energy. After about 2 weeks, I was able to curb my appetite. I've now lost about 12 pounds, and I'm continuing to lose a little bit more weight. But I love the stuff. It's great.
Okay, do you still feel sleepy, drowsy in the afternoons?
No, not at all.
And you're getting stuff done?
Oh, yeah.
And do you feel hungry while you're taking it?
I don't, actually. I have to remind myself a little bit to at least snack on something.
Fantastic. So it's working well for you, and you don't feel jittery or shaky?
Not at all.
Feel natural.
Not at all. Yes.
Great boost, isn't it?
Yes.
Good deal, man. I appreciate you sharing with all our fans out there.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.